What is going on, YouTube? Check it out, guys. So we just got back from Copart in Graham. We picked up a beautiful looking 1991 Honda Accord wagon, guys. So I love these things. Like you guys know, I've told you many times, I love old Hondas, especially the wagons. And we came across an EX wagon. You guys are gonna love this thing. Check it out. Bang, there she is, guys. So yes, it is filthy, guys, but I mean the body looks straight. It looks to be in all original condition, so I mean it's not missing anything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all this stuff is going to come off with a good wash. So it was listed at Copart, has 160,000 miles, and it says it runs. So they had it under engine start. They didn't say it drove, so it only says it starts. So we're gonna see what happens. It does have the sunroof. It is an EX model. I don't know if you guys seen back there. So that means that this one should have all the, you know, loaded options. It should have cruise control, power steering, AC, all electric windows, and you know, it should have all the good stereo and all that stuff. So let me show you guys why I really bought this thing. I mean, I seen the outside and I was kind of skeptical on it, but check this out, guys. This thing is minty fresh in here. I mean, it's got the leather interior. I think this is the only thing that's kind of really wrong with it is the door handles. But other than that, I mean, the steering wheel can be cleaned up. It's got this nice leather interior, dude. So, got the original stereo. Everything else looks to be in great condition. Does have, like I said, 166,000 miles. So, this thing is in awesome shape, guys. Sure, it looks dirty from the outside, but from the inside, this thing is a dream. I mean, look at it. What more could you want from an older Civic? So I'm going to show you guys the back there. It's locked too, but it has the original floor mats and everything. So you guys know the deal. I'm going to start with doing my regular checks. I'm going to check my oil, check my coolant level, and we're going to put jump box on it and see if it starts, guys. I have not tried starting this thing at all. I have not even looked under the hood. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Yeah, so seems to be all original. Shoot, it even has a Honda battery on it. So let's get started with this. It looks like we might have rodent problems, so I'm hoping, you know, there's no chewed wires or anything like that, but it looks to be in good shape. So I'm gonna start by doing my basics. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna check my oil, check my coolant, you know, make sure we have fluids good enough to start it, and we're gonna crank this bad boy on. Okay, so she was about 3 quarts low on oil, so hopefully there's no damage to this engine. I just put the jump box on it. Let's go ahead and give it a try. So go ahead and let this cycle a couple times. Now let's give it a go. Hey, hey, hey! She fired right up, guys. Ooh, that stinks. Oh, so something definitely stinks inside of the vents. Man, hopefully there's not a dead rodent in there or anything. But man, this thing sounds to be running pretty dang good, actually. Let's go ahead and check it out. So a big start, guys. Let's rev it up. I'm gonna go shut it off real quick. It seems like our throttle plate's getting stuck, so I'm gonna have to fix that real quick. I'm gonna spray it probably with some lube and stuff, and yeah, she's pretty revved up. See, so it's not wanting to come back down. So let me go ahead and take off that throttle body, clean it up, put it back together, and see what happens. All right, so sometimes you never know with these old cars that have been sitting a really long time, but I should have probably checked this beforehand because I've dealt with this before. But here's our problem, guys. Yes, this is packed full of just random stuff. So I got some gloves on. I'm gonna go ahead and get all this stuff out of here. And unfortunately what happened was it sucked it up through the intake tube and into our throttle body. So there we go. So what I'm going to try and do, guys, is I'm just going to poke as much of it out as I can. I'm going to probably get a pick and pull as much of it out as I can, and then hopefully she fires back up, guys. So it looks like also our throttle body is a little bit hard to move anyways. So what I'm going to end up doing anyways is lubing this all up and cleaning it with some brake clean and lube. I got that over there. So put you guys on another little time lapse. I mean, it's pretty easy, just cleaning all this crap out, clean that out, spray it with some brake clean and spray it with some lube. So let's go ahead and get that done, and then we'll see if she revs up and idles fine. Okay guys, so we got this thing kind of cleaned out. You can see it still has a little bit of dirt in there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my vacuum and vacuum that out. But I ended up spraying some brake clean on this thing and some lube, and looks like our throttle plate is moving just fine now. So I can see inside of there it's opening and closing. So let's go ahead and fire this thing up again. I got my jump box on her. Let me turn it on. There we go. Let's fire it up again, guys. Let's see what she does. She probably has a little bit of brake clean in her. That doesn't sound good. There we go. I don't know, guys. I'm hoping I didn't suck nothing down into that intake. I'll get right back to you guys. All right, guys, so I just kept on cranking it, and she ended up firing up. She just fired up right now. Really hesitated. Pop, 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 and then kind of fired up. So I don't know if it was because I maybe flooded it out with the brake clean, or you know, maybe something stuck down in that intake. But she's running right now, and it's actually running really dang good. No knocks, no ticks. Only thing I can see is we got quite a bit of smoke, but it might be, like I said, because she was flooded out. So I'm gonna let it warm up and see if she cleans up. But it sounds really good right now, and now we can rev her up and no problem. So, and she's idling good, so let's let this thing warm up, let the fans kick on, and see what she does. Maybe we'll take her for a test drive. Okay guys, so I am super excited for this one. So after we got that throttle body fixed, I turned the thing back on. It drove perfect, guys. I mean, it didn't have no shakes, no rattles, no check engine light, nothing like that. So it's a 150,000 mile Honda Accord, and it runs and drives great, man. So I just hit up my guy Sally 509, told him, hey, you got time to detail this thing? Took it down to his place. He got it done, guys, and man, this thing cleaned up awesome. So check it out. This is what we get. So he did the engine bay for me a little bit too. So he just kind of shined it all up, you know, cleaned it all out. But remember, it was all full of pine needles. It had pine needles everywhere in the nicks, crannies, and all that. So it did rain yesterday, so it got dirty a little bit. I drove it last night, and it got watermarks all down the side of it already. But I mean, trust me, guys, this thing looks super clean in person. So if y'all are wondering about the interior, I mean, the interior looks freaking awesome, guys. I mean, it is like super minty in here. It's got the original floor mat. It's got clean carpet underneath. It still has the original spare, guys, and tools, all that. So I don't know why I'm so excited about this car, but I am gonna have to put it for sale, guys. But just check out this interior, guys. So Leather interior. I mean, it is super clean. It has original floor mats that don't even look dirty. You know, no tears or anything in the seats. And just check out the center console on this thing. So it has a working gas light. So, but check this out. Stereo, everything works, has AC, you know, does have a power antenna out there in the back. Makes a little bit of noise going up and down sometimes, but it works. And also a sunroof. So yeah guys, I mean, this thing is killer. So I got this thing for a killer deal. Let me turn off that radio. So I got this thing for a killer deal, guys. Paid $400 out the door for this one, and I'm thinking we're gonna be able to sell this thing for right around 3 grand, guys. I mean, this thing is clean, it runs and drives great. So yeah guys, remember, stay up, hustle hard.